Hey guys, and welcome to Learning Math. Today I'll be going over the 19th Olympiad, so let's get into it.
The first problem says, a camera and a case together cost $100. The camera costs 90 more than the case. How much does the case cost? So, as the question says, a case plus a camera is equal to $100. And the camera is 90 more dollars than the case itself. We're supposed to find how much does a case cost. So I assumed the case has a value of x. And camera means has a value of x plus 90. So x plus x is 2x. So 2x plus 90 is equal to 100. Now we'll bring the numerals to one side and the variables to the other. So we can bring this numeral here. Since it's a plus, it always turns the opposite. So since it's 90, it will become minus 90. When we subtract this, we get 2x is equal to 10. So which means x is equal to 5. How did I find 5? We just put the 2 to the other side because that's also a numeral. When we divide it, we get x is equal to 5. And that's how much the case costs, which we're supposed to find. So our answer should be $5. The second problem says, in the addition problem at the right, A, B, and C are digits. If C is placed in the tens column instead of the units column as shown at the far right, the sum is 97. What are the values of A, B, and C? So I just wrote the equations. AB plus C is equal to 52, and AB plus C0, or just C from this side as the problem said, is equal to 97. So we can also write this as 0. Okay, what do we notice? We should not solve this one first. We should solve this one first. Because it's b plus 0 is equal to 7. So we know that b is equal to 7. Write that here. It's a guarantee that b is equal to 7. Okay, now b is equal to 7, we can plug it in here. Now 7 plus c is equal to 2. How is that possible? It has to be negative 5. Nope, there can be a carry forward. So it can either be 5. It can be 5, and it can't be 15 because it has to be a one-digit number. So if C is 5, then A has to be equal to 4 because then it'll have 1 carry forward. And then 5 minus 1 basically is 4. So A is 4, and C is equal to 5. The third problem says, suppose K, L, and M represent the number of points assigned to 3 target regions shown at the right. The sum of K and L is 11. And the sum of L and M is 19. And the sum of K and M is 16. How many points are assigned to M? So I just drew the dartboard and what we have to use. Okay, so we're first going to find 2 variables in the same equation, M and M. Now we can subtract these 2. So we can write L plus M and K plus M right here is equal to, this is equal to 16 and this is equal to 19. Now we can subtract these 2 so that these 2 cancel out. When you subtract, L minus K is just L minus K is equal to 19 minus 16, which is 3. Now, we know L minus K is equal to 3. What else do we know? We know L is equal to K plus 3, or K plus 3 is equal to L. Okay, now we can plug it in for L. So we can plug it in right here. So if we know what L's value is, K plus 3, we can just do K plus 3 is equal to 11. So we found one variable once we get this. So K plus K is 2K, plus 3 is 11. So you can bring this 3 to the other side, it becomes minus 3. 2K is equal to 8. Now bring this 2 to the other side, becomes divide, because it was multiply. And then we get K is equal to 4. But the question asks for the value of M. Okay, now we could just plug it in into this equation. So 4 plus M is equal to 16. Now we can bring the variables to one side and the numerals to the other side. So when we bring this here, it becomes minus 4. And then we get M is equal to 12 as our answer. The fourth problem says, Miss Winthrop went to a store, spent half her money, and then $10 more. She went to a second store. She spent half her remaining money and then did 10 more. But she then had no money left. How much money did she have to begin with when she went to the first store? So, as the question says, she first started with X amount of money. She divided by 2, or she spent half, and then 10 more divided by 2 for the remaining money, and then subtracted 10 more and got 0. So what we're going to do in this is work backwards. What do I mean by that? Since it's minus 10 from here, we're going to do plus 10 because you're working backwards. Okay, so 0 plus 10 is 10. And how do we know this? Because 10 minus 10 is equal to 0. So we can just keep working backwards. Now since it's divided by 2, it becomes multiplied by 2. Always the opposite. This is equal to 20 minus 10 plus 10, 30, and divided by 2, multiplied by 2, and 60. You can even check this. So 60 divided by 2 is equal to 30. 30 minus 10 is equal to 20. 20 divided by 2 is equal to 10. 10 minus 10 is equal to $0. So that means our answer as X, she's first started with $60. The fifth problem says A4273B is a 6-digit number in which A and B are digits, and the number is divisible by 72 without remainder. Find the value of A and the value of B. So I just wrote the number and what it's divisible by. So A4273B, where A and B represent different digits, and they can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Okay, and it's divisible by 72. Well, what is 72? It can be 9 and 8 when you do prime factorization. And these two are co-prime, so we can use them. We can first check if it's divisible by 9. And how do we check that? Well, in my divisibility rules video, I said in 9, it has to be that when you add up the digits, they have to be divisible by 9. Okay, so let's add them. A plus 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 7 is equal to 13. Plus 3 is equal to 60. And it has to be a multiple of 9. And they cannot be 1 and 1 because then they'll both be the same. But they can be 0 and 2. Well, I'm not sure right now. So it can either be 18, or 27, right, for right now, the sum. Okay, now let's check 8. 8, I said in the divisibility rule video that it has to be last 3 digits have to be divisible by 8. So what's the closest to 8? Right now, here. I know it's 720 because we can just multiply it to 10 and then multiply by 9. So 720. Now it's 730 something. Okay, so if it's 720, then let's first add one 8. 728. Another 8. 736. So that means the only possible way for B is 706. But if we add one more 8, then it becomes 740. But this, it says 3 right here. So we can't use 744. Okay, so B is 6, guaranteed. So when we have B is 6, we also have to make it divisible by 9. So what's 6 plus 3? 9. 9 plus 7, 16. 16 plus 2, 18. 18 plus 4, 22. What's the next multiple of 9? 27. So if it's 22, we can subtract these two. And we get A as 5 and B as 6. However, if you guys didn't get this concept that much, make sure to watch my divisibility rules video, which I'll leave a link down in the description below. So, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys want to watch more math videos, make sure to subscribe to our channel. And see you next time!